This word mandala really originated as a service for one of the world's greatest religions, Buddhism. And the word mandala, in Sanskrit anyway, means circle, hence the shape of this particular chart. And in many ways, this is a symbol of the universe, certainly from the Buddhist perspective, and we've really borrowed that in terms of human design to show the impact on that individual, whoever you're looking at in terms of the mandala, of the universe out there relative to the individual. And thus it's a sequence of layered rings, and these rings can obviously be added to the further you go out into the universe, stars and so on. So this is an overview of the mandala, just to show you what information is available here for you and how to read that. We're beginning on the outer ring here, and this is representative of the 4 quarters of incarnation themes in terms of human design. Every gate in the I-Ching hexagram index belongs to a particular incarnation quarter. Beginning with the first quarter, this is the quarter of initiation, mind. This is very much the quarter of where we incarnate into. We are a mind being pulled into a physical form. So anyone born with an incarnation cross that has its sun in this particular quarter, everything to do with their purpose is related to the principles of mind, teaching the minds of others, caring for the minds of others, and on and on and on. And it's not part of this video for me to go through in detail about every one of these incarnation quarters. That will be covered in another video. But every gate and line in this person's foundation quantum design has been mapped to this mandala, so you can see very, very easily where any particular activation is in terms of the incarnation themes. So if we look at the conscious sun of this person, we can see that it is in the quarter of spirit or mutation. So that will be the theme ultimately of their incarnation cross and thus their role in this life. Moving in from this outer ring, we come to the traditional astrological 12 signs of the zodiac. And again, every activation in this person's design, you can very quickly see which sign that particular activation belongs to, and you can clearly see any strong weightings in a particular area. This area of Pisces, Sagittarius and Virgo is particularly well occupied in terms of this design. Then moving in from the astrological wheel, we have the hexagrams of the I-Ching, and these are related to the 64 gates in human design. All 64 gates are strung around this wheel, and the hexagram chops are showing you the 6 lines of that particular gates and whether they are yin or yang. A broken line in a hexagram, let's take the 43rd gate here in Scorpio, a broken line, that top line there means it's a yin line, and then all of the other lines here are unbroken, so they are yang activations. And in terms of the symbolism of the I-Ching, these hexagram shapes are the original meaning of the I-Ching. So if we take the 51st gate, for example, this is the gate of shock, the arousing, and this is the hexagram showing a lower and upper trigram, which is termed thunder. Thunder over thunder, bringing shock. Moving to the next inner ring, which is a ring that's very much unique to genetic matrix. This is showing the lines that are active in this person's design within that particular hexagram. The black is a personality activation and the red is a design line activation. You can always ascertain the line number by counting from left to right within the pi of that particular hexagram. So the 9, if you count from left to right, you will see that this person has consciously the 9th gate, that's with their sun, and it's the 3rd line. And they also have an unconscious activation right next door, their design south node with the 4th line. And clearly moving in from the lines there, you will see the number of the gate. And this is the span of the gate, this 9th gate, if we stay on this, within that particular constellation. This is Sagittarius, which is then within this quarter of mutation. So this ring of gate numbers that you see, inside of that are the glyphs for the planets, so you can see which planets are active in that particular gate for this person. And this 9th gate, the 34, the 5, these are all coloured red because of the centre that they belong to. These are sacral centre gates, and traditionally the colour for the sacral centre is a red or a kind of pink colour. We use more of an off-red colour at Genetic Matrix, but the colours in the various pi segments of the mandala here are related to the centres. So the 61 there, this is part of the head centre. The very top there, we know this is yellow. The 37 we know is an emotional gate, so that's in a brown pi segment. So again, this is just an aid to fast visual recognition. So you can very, very quickly, looking at the mandala, have an overview, big picture of this particular person at the quantum level, which covers both their personality and design.